pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on your live event.
Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Larimore looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to Buxton. Volleyball fans, James Martin's back here with you on Your Live Event and yourliveevent.com on that Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Here on that Irie Insurance pregame show. We're going to step away here real quick, and when we come back, we'll have our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Head coach for Larimore, Carly Trozen, coming up first. Katie Stabler from Hillsboro-Central Valley on the way as well. That's coming up on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Drug is your full-service pharmacy. Now Hillsboro Drug is offering you the option to text for your prescription refills or have any questions answered. Maybe you've forgotten or haven't had the time to call in your prescription refills from Hillsboro Drug. Well, now you can just text 701-636-5231 anytime for your refills or get your questions answered. Text 701-636-5231 for your prescription refills from Hillsboro Drug. And remember, there's mail-out service and free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead from Hillsboro Drug.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazer, and Traverse, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet dealer, providing sales and service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch Smurfer J. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada. Call 218-784-2000.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Back here with our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews on yourliveevent.com. Please be joined by the head coach of the Larimore Polar Bear girls volleyball team, Carly Trozen. And Carly, your team's had a tough season this year, but I'm sure there's some positives that have made its way through your team through the first, over half the season.
Yes, we've just worked on improving ourselves as a team, and going from there, our passing has improved, our serving has improved, and just all around offense and defense. So that's one thing to look at, is that we are improving as a team.
Let's take a look at the matchup tonight with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Katie Stabler is having a nice season with her squad this year. What do you notice about the Burros this year?
They're just being aggressive and making sure that they are making the right plays and going from there. So we have to make sure that we're on top of our game and ready for anything.
You mentioned that the team is improving so far through this season. What's it going to take to continue that improvement and to come out of here with a win tonight?
Making sure we get our feet behind our passes and ready to go, and our setters getting to where they need to be, and our hitters snapping and getting their wrists follow through.
Carly, anything else you want to mention to our viewers ahead of tonight's match?
Nope, just have fun watching.
Head coach Carly Trozen joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Carly, best of luck tonight. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help with all of your building or remodeling projects. If you're building something new, doing some remodeling, or working on other projects, Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete your projects. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsboro-Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
You can trust the pros at Hillsboro Body Shop to make your vehicle look as good as new. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop can do the work. And Hillsboro Body Shop is also the place to repair your windshield. Don't wait to get that pesky chip repaired. Ben and Tyrell can replace that glass the same day. Call Hillsboro Body Shop at 701-636-4981 and put Ben and Tyrell's combined 30-plus years of experience to work on your vehicle. Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
Back here at our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews on your live event ahead of tonight's contest between Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore. Please be joined by the head girls volleyball coach, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Katie Stabler. And Katie, getting to the crunch time here, some final regular season regional matchups and a matchup tonight against the Larimore Polar Bears. Your thoughts on the squad coming in tonight?
Yeah, Monday game, we're excited to get back in the gym. We had a busy Saturday, but like you said, it's a big region match for us. We got to make sure we go out there and we take care of business. We got to control our side, starts with that pass, and then minimize our errors against Larimore, and then capitalize if they make an error as well. Over the weekend, we maybe made a few too many errors, and once the girls realized that, it was great to see them turn it around. So hopefully we start off strong against Larimore tonight.
What else did you see kind of in the tournament over the weekend that you're hoping will maybe some of the positives you're hoping will carry over into this match today?
Yeah, we were so scrappy this weekend. Defensively, when we were playing Shiloh Christian in that championship game in the consolation bracket, both teams were very, very scrappy, but hard, aggressive hits, we were picking it up. Anything they were throwing over, we had 2-minute rallies. I swear, at least 3 or 4 of those alone, plus multiple more. The teams didn't want to give up, so that was a plus to see with these girls. They fought hard. They're not ones to let that ball drop on that floor, and so they need to work just as hard today.
Katie, anything else you want to mention to our viewers ahead of the matchup tonight?
No, not really. We just got to make sure we're here mentally. We're not overlooking them, but we're going in confidently and taking care of business, at our home court.
Hillsboro-Central Valley head coach Katie Stabler joining us on the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Coach, best of luck tonight. We'll see you after the match.
Yes, thank you.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Here's Trail District Health Unit Administrator Brenda Stallman with a timely health tip for the women in our lives.
October is a good time to take heed to that annual reminder of getting your mammogram. All women should be getting screened for breast cancer. Mammograms are essential. You can catch lesions that are far smaller than what you can see with the naked eye or feel with your fingers. So please take that moment to schedule your mammogram.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro to learn more on breast cancer prevention during this National Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or a special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find other gift ideas for all occasions at 3R Floral, including wooden items from Barnwood Designs. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page to see some of the great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro.
And welcome back to Buxton. Volleyball fans, James Martin's back here with you on your live event, yourliveevent.com on that Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote today. You've heard from our respective coaches, Carly Trozen from Larimore and Katie Stabler from Hillsboro-Central Valley on this contest. My two main takeaways from Coach Trozen from Larimore, the team is improving, and that's exactly what you want to see. Even though the Polar Bears, they come into this matchup tonight 0-17, 0-10 in region play. They are still, I should say, against region opponents. They are still searching for their first win, although they are putting some things together. They are feeling like, at least what I took away from the conversation, Trojan squad is feeling like they could get some wins soon as they're putting things together. And for Hillsboro-Central Valley, they got to make sure not to overlook Larimore. As Katie Stabler was mentioning, even though the record may say 0-17, we got to wipe that away from our minds, and we got to just act like they are one of the top teams in the region. Speaking of top teams in the region, let's take a look at the region standings. Mayport CG continues their impressive run at the top, 20-2 overall, 6-0 in region play. The 20-2, it was just one loss for a long time until the DLB Lady Laker Invitational. They fell 2-1 to the Lady Cardinals of Langdon area, Edmore Munich, as well to our Redeemers in that tournament. So they were undefeated before those first two losses of the year. So there are no more undefeated teams in Class B. But Mayport CG still the top 6-0 in the region. Thompson second in the region at 3-0, 14-6 overall. Park River Fordville Lincoln sits in third, 6-1 in region play, 11-9 overall. Hillsboro-Central Valley then comes next, 3-1 in the region, 7-6 overall. Then after that, the Grafton Spoilers 5-2 in the region, 11-5 overall. Haddon Northwood, of course, the season upended by the crash, though they're certainly putting things back together. And hopefully they'll have a nice finish to their season, 2-1 and 3-3 in the region and overall. Then comes Cavalier at 5-4 in the region standings, 10-9 overall. Then Midway Minto, North Border, Drain Valley Edinburgh, and Larimore again at the bottom. That's your regional standing. So if Hillsboro-Central Valley wins this one tonight, they'll stay in 4th place behind Park River, Fordville, Lincoln, Thompson, and Mayport CG. If Larimore comes away with the win, Hillsboro-Central Valley would slide down a spot, and Grafton will be in 4th place. Of course, all these games, they matter for the Region 2 tournament standings. And don't forget, we will have the entirety of the Region 2 tournament, quarterfinals, semifinals, championship, third place game, November 6th through the 9th on yourliveevent.com. Possibly some play-in matchups as well, depending upon the conclusion of the standings. And we'll have the full schedule here once that becomes official. But again, you're home for the Region 2, Region 1, and EDC girls volleyball tournaments, yourliveevent.com. Going to step away here for a little bit. When we come back, we will take you through the jersey colors for both of these teams. We'll take a look at the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups a little bit later on. Before you know it, it's the opening serve from Central Valley, from Buxton, as the Burros welcome the Polar Bears to town. We'll step away, be back after this on yourliveevent.com for more on the IRA Insurance pregame show.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, Peasic, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622. Welcome back to Buxton, volleyball fans. James Martin's back here with you, as you can see on our IRA Insurance pregame show. The JV Hillsboro-Central Valley won it 2-0. They had a pretty good lead in the opening set. Actually, Larimore came out on, I believe, a 6-0 run. Hillsboro-Central Valley came back to get the win. So let's put set one up on the board for the varsity side. There you go. Scoreboard is now reset. That scoreboard, again, the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Let's take a look at some additional notes here tonight. Not too much going on in yourliveevent.com. It's very a rarity that we say that. But usually a Monday night doesn't have too much going on in the fall. Tonight there's one other contest on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller on the call for you on this one. Nelson County visits Northern Cass at the what I call the Jungle Gym on the Palace in the Prairie complex. So Nelson County, Northern Cass about to get underway in their varsity side of things. And taking a look here just briefly around the regions. Your region leaders, Region 1, Northern Cass. Region 3, District 5, Edgeley, Montpelier. District 6, Medina, Pingree, Buchanan. Region 4, New Rockford, Cheyenne. Region 5, Flasher continues their run at the top. Bottineau leads District 11, Region 6. Howard Emerse, Region 6, District 12. Region 7 is led by Dickinson, Trinity, and Trenton, and Tioga lead District 15 and 16, respectively. Those are your girls' volleyball district leaders so far. So again, on this one here, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Larimore. Couple of matchups tonight on your live event. Start of another big week as we get towards the playoff push. Postseason volleyball, postseason football as well. Plenty of postseason football action on yourliveevent.com. Much more on that in the coming weeks. But for now, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be back for the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups next on yourliveevent.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
National anthem has concluded. It's now time for those American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. American Crystal Sugar, live a sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned. It's crystalsugar.com. We'll start with the Larimore Polar Bears. Visitors tonight, their starting lineups. It's a junior, number 1, Sadie Ahmet. A senior, number 2, Madeline Hoverson. A junior, number 3, Caitlin Eggle. A senior, number 4, Kelsey Gemmel. A junior, number 5, Addison Deitzler. A freshman, number 12, Grace Sands. And a senior, number 15, Addie Larson. That's the starters. With the libero is Kelsey Gemmel, by the way. For Carly Trozen, assisted by Maddie Hart. The Bears are in the black jerseys, white numbers, orange trim downside of the jerseys. And again, libero Gemmel is in the orange jersey, white numbers outlined in black. Starters now for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. It's a junior outside hitter, number 2, Sadie Gallagher. A senior center, number 3, Molly Smeldon. A junior middle hitter, number 4, Carsey Hatlestead. A junior libero, number 6, Kaylee Kittleson. A junior outside hitter, number 8, Kennedy Olson. A junior middle hitter, number 11, Haley Smeldon. And on the right side, a senior, number 15, Addison Merck. That's the starters. Fred coach Katie Stabler, assisted by Emma Crocious and Daphne Kenninger. That's our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here on Your Live Events and YourLiveEvent.com. Opening serve is next.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back to Buxton here for the opening serve between the Larimore Polar Bears and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Again, the Burros 7-6 overall, 3-1 in region play. Larimore 0-17 and 0-10 again in all competitions against region opponents. Of course, there are only 11 teams in Region 2, so Larimore County tournament contests or teams they may have played twice so far this season. Of course, only one of those games will count in the standings. So, still very much at stake here for the region tournament standings. Yeah, it was just a little after initial start time at 7:06. Larimore has the opening serve, and we are underway here from Buxton. Merck bumps it over the net here, going left to right on that screen. From the Polar Bears, block, big time block. There for Hillsboro-Central Valley and Haley Smeldon. Makes it now 1-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the lead on that Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Lauren Spokley, the senior, goes back to the service line there for the Burros. Near side, chopped that one out of bounds, just long for Madeline Hoverson. The senior sends it just over the line. 2-0 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Spokley continues to serve. Sets up for Hoverson, guides it over to the Burros in the white jerseys, blue numbers, blue trim. Gallagher taps it over. Your side attack here now by Larimore and Grace Sands, the freshman. Gallagher, far side, net violation. Net violation going to go against Addison Deitzler, the junior. Point goes to Hillsboro-Central Valley on the first net violation of the match for Larimore. 3-0 Burros. Your side, popped up and over there by the gals in black and orange. Back and forth they go here. Chance now for Smeldon, fires, dug out by the libero in Gemmel. Popped over Deitzler. Gallagher covers. Gallagher far side down the line, up for grabs. Larimore continues to have it, and they can't quite get it over the net that time. Point goes to Hillsboro-Central Valley. They come out on a 4-0 run to start this regional matchup. As Spokley on the serve. Hammered down again. Oh, good contact early for Haley Smeldon. A kill and a block. It's 5-0 Hillsboro-Central Valley. On a roll here to start this match. Spokley, service error that time. First of the match, and first miscue of the match for the Burros. Sends it to a Larimore. Kelsey Gemmel, the senior libero, will go to serve. And just got over the net that time. Gallagher, far side, down the line. No deflections, out of bounds. Larimore back-to-back points here now, 5-2 on the hitting there for the Burros. Gemmel continues to serve there for the Bears. Gallagher in the corner. Gallagher with a push. Back to Gemmel and the Polar Bears. Down the middle, through traffic for the kill, Madeline Hoverson. Their first of the match here, 5-3. 5-0 run to start for the Burros. Last 3 points have gone to the Polar Bears. And Larimore trails now by just 2. Gemmel back on the service line, sidewinder. Near side, block. Good block that time by Sadie Ahmet. Now 5-4. Gemmel going back to the service line here. Gemmel towards Spokley in the back row. Sets up Merck, guides it over. Down the middle, just long. It's now 6-4 off the attack error. As down the middle for the kill, or excuse me, trifecta for Haley Smeldon. That was quick. A block, an ace, and a kill already for Haley Smeldon. Having herself a match. And the junior looked to keep it going. Another good serve. Near side, out of bounds on the attack. There by Egel. 8-4, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Smeldon. Back on the service line, near side. And bump back over by Larson. Burrows set it up for Gallagher. Tapped over the net for the soft touch, soft kill for Sadie Gallagher. That's her first of the match, 9-4. Tie for the largest lead of the match so far for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Joust at the net that time is one out by the Bears. And by Addison Teitzler. We'll call that a kill there for Teitzler, her first of the match. 9-5 now. Our score. Serve to Spokley, right to the ceiling, and the Burros can't get it over. 9-6. Larimore squad again, still searching for their first win of the year. In fact, they're still searching for their first win in a set. Tough season for Larimore. But every game's a new one, including this one. Up to the ceiling on the attack for the kill by Caitlin Egel. 9-7. And a timeout is called by Katie Stabler and the Burros. 9-7, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads in that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seat Sales scoreboard.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout. Nodak Insurance Company. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 9-7, Hillsboro-Central Valley with the lead. However, Larimore showing a good representation themselves. It's on the service line there. For an ace is Hoverson. Madeline Hoverson is a block away from the trifecta tonight. 9-8, a 4-0 run for the Polar Bears. Hoverson drills it down the middle to Stabler. Far side, out of bounds. We're tied at 9 on the attack error. That time by Hatlestead. Hoverson goes back to serve for Larimore. The Polar Bears trying to take their first lead of the match. It's out of bounds on the service there. Their first of the match for Larimore. Can't give away those free points. As Megan Ensign comes in to serve. Ensign, the junior setter. Ensign down the middle. Right to Hoverson on the back row. Pushed over by Ament. Now back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Hatlestead, look out. She brings the hammer that time. 11-9. Hatlestead with their first kill of the match. The Burros try to go back in front. Inside. Back on the service line. Up to the ceiling on the attack. That's nicely done by Egel. Egel for Larimore. First Polar Bear to 2 kills. 11-10 is checking in for the Polar Bears senior Autumn Gross. 8th grader. As back on the service line here now is Deitzler for Larimore. Block for Eggle, and we get a 4 contact violation. So no block that time. We're tied at 11 on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Suit Sales scoreboard. Larimore looking for their first set victory of the year. Ensign sweeps it up for Molly Smeldon to get it over. And not much activity at the net that time. Ball lonely falls down on the Larimore side. It's point to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sadie Gallagher on the service line. The run and jump down the middle is effective. Sadie Gallagher for the big ace that time. To kill and an ace on the match. 13-11 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Gallagher, another jump serve. Down the line this time. Good versatility there for Gallagher. Eggle into the net. 14-11. Hillsboro-Central Valley going on another run here. Runs of 5 and then 4, I do believe. Looking to maybe put together another one of those runs on the Sadie Gallagher serve. Towards the back row, backpedaling to get it is Hoverson. Eggle on the push for Larimore, back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign loads the cannons for Hatlestead. Covered there by the Polar Bears, and they get it back over to the Burros. Near side this time for Molly Smeldon on the tap for the kill. Smeldon on the soft touch. 4 different Burros have at least 1 kill, and it's a 4-0 run here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They're starting out the game with a 5-0 run. Larimore has outscored them 11-10. As the Burros get it back. Far side. Kennedy Olsen hits it into the net that time, ending that 4-0 run. 15-12. Larimore gets back to serve with Sadie Ahmed. Ahmed. Gallagher and the Burros. Olsen, cross-court attack, dug out to the ceiling. It's going to be a point to Hillsboro-Central Valley as it hit off the ceiling and onto the Hillsboro-Central Valley side. And so, point Burros, 16-12. As Kaylee Kittleson, the libero, comes to the service line. Kittleson smashes that one towards Eggle and Larimore. Tap back over by Deitzler. A little miscommunication by the Burros that time. Allows the Bears to get their 13th point of the set. Good opening set here. Good competitive match so far. As Kaylin Eggle, the junior, goes back to the service line. One of just 10 on the varsity roster for Larimore, as that's an ace. 16-14. Eggle now with a couple of kills and an ace. She's off to a nice start. Eggle drills that one into the net, though. 17-14. Second service error of the match for Larimore. 2 service errors, 1 net violation. Just 1 service error for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign heads to the bench for the Burros, and Merck checks back onto the floor as Molly Smeldon goes to the service line. The senior setter rifles it down the middle. Loading the cannons that time for Hoverson. Larimore gets it over. Back to Haley Smeldon. Oh, man. 18-14. Smeldon smelts that one. Smeldon, 2 kills, an ace, and a block, and the Burros lead is back to 4. Molly Smeldon with an ace. 19-14. 3 aces for Hillsboro-Central Valley in the opening set. 2 for Larimore. That 5-0 run is still kind of making the difference right now. Haley Smeldon chops it over. Far side, Olsen. Too much mustard on that one. 19-15. It's checking back in for the Polar Bears to serve is the senior Addie Larson. Larson into the net that time. 20-15 now. 3 service errors for Larimore in the first 35 points of this match. Lauren Spokley, the senior, comes back to serve. We're back to the top of the rotation. Spokley. Larson for Larimore. Now Hoverson. It's dug out there by Haley Smeldon. Kittleson will attack from the back row. My goodness. Set back out of bounds by the Polar Bears, 21-15. Kaylee Kittleson, probably one of the most complete players in all of Region 2. A defensive specialist that can sure act like an offensive player in a hurry. As Larimore on a push. Into the net that time, a net violation coming against Hillsboro-Central Valley. That is their first such infraction of the night. Well, the Burros have had the slight edge in this set, but they have not led by more than 6 points. Near side, Gallagher. Eggle covers. Near side. And back over. Nice sneak attack there for Molly Smeldon. On the push point, 22-16. Burrow starting to pull away here in this opening set. On a rifle that time for Smeldon. Larimore, Deitzler backs up. Pops it over. Far side, Gallagher. Through traffic, Eggle with an exceptional dig. Larimore gets it back over with Ahmet. Now far side for Gallagher down the line. Dug out there for Larson. Back come the Polar Bears. Eggle flips it up and over. Maybe the longest rally of the match so far. Eggle with another dig off the attack from Hatlestead. Larson towards the corner. That's covered by Haley Smeldon. Gallagher again far side into the net. As I always say, the longest rallies usually end in the most anticlimactic ways. 22-17. Despite getting in a hole early, Larimore has been hanging around this entire opening set. Near side for Merck for the kill. Addison Merck with her first of the night. 23-17. As Ensign goes back to the service line. Ensign. And over to Larimore. Sent back over by the Polar Bears. Gallagher. It's a block that time. I believe Deitzler got the block that time. 23-18. Deitzler's first of the match, by the way, as Deitzler goes back to serve, looking for the trifecta with a kill and a block already, looking for that ace. Won't get it this time. Near side, Gallagher switches sides, and it pays off. Call that a point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. A quite return. Gallagher with a half dozen set points. As Kennedy Olsen was looking to sub, and she will get a chance to sub in now for Spokley. Gallagher using all the real estate she can. On the run, jump to the back row, off the ceiling, still playable for Larimore. A chance to get it over, and they just do. Tap back over there that time for the Burros. Back comes Larimore, but they hit it out of bounds and end the opening set. 25-18, Hillsboro-Central Valley takes the opening set in about 17 minutes on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sale scoreboard.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent, at 701-436-5777 or use the QR code to connect with the agency.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online firststatebanks.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
And back here for the starts of the second set. It's time now for a Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance agency between the sets recap. And Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl, home auto business, life farm. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. As the point goes to Hillsboro-Central Valley. 1-0 here in the second set. The Burros won the first 25-18, even though they got out to a 5-0 lead to start. Larimore made it tight the rest of the way, as the Burros just outscored them in the rest of the points 20-18. They get the kill that time for Kennedy Olson. That's her first of the match. Set one leaders. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, Haley Smeldon, 2 kills. Addison Merck, Carsey Hatlestead, Molly Smeldon, and Sadie Gallagher with 1 each. And for Larimore, they were led by Caitlin Egel with 2 kills. Deitzler and Hoverson with 1 each. Addison Deitzler, Madeline Hoverson, 1 each. Haley Smeldon with another kill, now 2-0 here, or 3-0, excuse me, in this second set. 3 aces for the Burros in the first set. That is a service error, though. That's just their second of the match. 2 aces for Larimore with 3 service errors. Both teams combined 3 blocks. It's 3-1 now. Those first set stats presented by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Push there for Hoverson and the Polar Bears. Far side there for Olson. But a net violation first against Olson. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 2 net violations on the game to their 2 service errors. 3 service errors for Larimore with 1 net violation. Larson on the serve. And she picks up the ace. Addie Larson, the senior. First ace of the set for Larimore. Tied at 3. Second straight set that Hillsboro-Central Valley got out to at least a 3-0 run, a 5-0 run in the first set. But for the second straight time, Larimore pulls back, and now they have the lead off the Larson ace. Back-to-back for Addie Larson. Larimore, their first lead at any point in this match. They tied Hillsboro-Central Valley a few times in the opening set. Before Hillsboro-Central Valley came back each time. Oh, boy. That home court advantage just went through the ceiling and over, but a net violation coming. Going to go against Smeldon, and it's 5-3 Larimore with the lead here in the second set. Oh, and that hit the back of Kaylee Kittleson's head. That counts as an ace for Larson, her third of the match. Addie Larson giving Larimore the lead here at Central Valley. There's Smeldon, a block. Oh, they're going to say 4 contact violation. 7-3, and Larimore, a 7-0 run here in this second set after the Burros led 3-0 to start. That's an ace for Larson again. 4 of them now. 8-3. Katie Stabler's got to talk it over. 8-3, Larimore leading in their second set of the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley up 1-0.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
Coming out of this, Nonak Insurance Company timeout. It is 8-3. Larimore with the lead over Hillsboro-Central Valley in set number 2. Burrows up 1-0 as they're trying to end the 8-0 run, and they do with the push. Points for Addison Merck. Now it's 8-4. Lawrence Spokley back on the service line for the Burros. And that's into the net. Maybe joinked on the head of Larson, double contact. 8-5 now as the Burros have gotten back-to-back points out of that. Nonak Insurance Company, Hillsboro-Mayville timeout. There's an ace for Lawrence Spokley. The senior picks up her first ace of the night. A night filled with aces. We've had a combined 10 aces in the first set, not even set and a half. Spokley on the serve. Guided over there by Grace Sands, the freshman. And a block for Hoverson. Back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Kittleson down the middle. Tug out there by the Polar Bears. Tapped over Hoverson. Hoverson with a chance here. She gets the kill. Hoverson with a kill and a block on that point. 2 kills and a block now. She has the trifecta, by the way. 9-6. Larimore holds on to the lead. Again, Larimore has not won a set this entire season. It's down the middle. On the line to Libero Gemmel. Jousts with the net. Can't quite get over for the Polar Bears. 9-7. And Katie Stabler in those Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews saying, we can't overlook this squad. Carly Trozen saying her squad is improving. You can definitely see that. 10-7 off the service error there for the Burros, their third of the match. Loaded up near side for Merck. Block. That time. Going to give the block to Sadie Ahmet. It is 11-7. Ahmet with her second block of the match. As Hoverson with the service error. 4 of them now for Larimore. Megan Ensign checks back in for the Burros. 11-8 our score on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Now Zeitzler guides it over for the Polar Bears. Hatlestead, Sky Sporting gets the kill. Carsey Hatlestead. First second of the match. Ensign back on the service line. Ensign, a little bit of a dead duck that time. Can't quite get over the net. Off the service error makes it 12-9 Larimore. Both teams with 4 service errors. In this match. Steitzler hits it into the net that time now, 12-10. Now the 5th of the match for Larimore. Sadie Gallagher back on the service line. Gallagher on the jump serve. Sent back by the Polar Bears. Hatlestead into the net, 13-10. Larimore continues to lead. Back on the serve for Larimore. That was Ahmet. Back to the Polar Bears. Now back to the Burros. Far side, Kennedy Olson through traffic for the kill. Kennedy Olson with her second of the match, both coming in this set. Both teams pretty even. This match, Hillsboro-Central Valley pulled away to win the opening set 25-18. Larimore right now showing their stuff. Push to the corner. Great play for Megan Ensign. Ensign saw the opening, and she gives the Burros a nice point there. 13-12. Kittleson back to the service line. A little bit of a heavy touch by the Polar Bears. They can't rally, and now we're tied at 13. Libero Kittleson back to the service line. Kittleson drills it down the line. Deitzler loads up Sands, taps it over towards No Ladies Land. And Sands makes it 14-13 off her first kill of the match. Larimore back in front, 14-13 as Egan on the service line. Little miscommunication that time leads to another point for the Polar Bears, 15-13. Egel looks to send it down the middle. Ooh, that's going long. Going out towards the fields there by Central Valley High School. 15-14. And nice serve there for Smeldon. Tapped up and just over for Sands. And we're going to get a officials conference here. Nice time to bring up our break in the action, presented by Lee Olson Furniture Mart. Lee Olson at the Furniture Mart. Remember to ask for Lee to get the Your Live event discounts. And we're back to action here. Going to get a reserve after all of that. And it's hit out of bounds. We're tied at 15. Just past the 30-minute mark of this match. As Smeldon with an ace. Molly Smeldon with her second of the match. 5 aces for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 6 for Larimore, 4 of which coming from Addie Larson. Smeldon for the Burros back on top, 16-15. Their first lead since 3-0 in the second set, at least in a set. Hoverson drills it down the middle, but a net violation first against Hillsboro-Central Valley. Against Haley Smeldon, she's had a couple on the night tonight. 16-16, that's the Burros' 4th net violation of the match. Only 1 for Larimore. Thaddy Larson's back to the service line. Larson drills it down the middle. Merck, far side, push down the line. Egel with a dig. Near side, tapped over by Sands, dug out by the Burros as Kittleson hits it into the net that time, 17-16. Larimore back in front by a point. Larson drills it. Far side. Back to Larimore. Sands bumps it over. Smeldon to Smeldon. Haley with a kill. Soft touch that time for Haley Smeldon's 4th. 17-17 as Lauren Spokley goes back to the service line. Spokley drills it down the middle to the Burros. Here's to the Bears, excuse me. Here's Hoverson. She bear downs on that one. And she picks up her 3rd kill of the match, 18-17. Larimore trying to grab their first set victory of the year. Gallagher, far side. Connects it over the net. Back to Larimore. Deitzler couldn't get it over, 18-18. Checking in to serve, McKenna Dickoff, the senior. First time we've seen her tonight. Dickoff, the lefty, off the top of the net. Didn't quite get the home tape on that one. Off the service error, 19-18 Larimore. 5 service errors now for each team. It's back to serve. Here is Hoverson. Hoverson on a sidewinder. Kittleson. Now Merck with a kill. Addison Merck with her second of the match. As Ensign is back in to serve now. 19-19. In this second set, we're tied. Ensign on a floater. Over to the back row. Egel with a push, just out of reach of Kittleson. 20-19, Larimore has the 1-point lead. Checking in for the Polar Bears is Autumn Gross. Back on the serve there is Deitzler. Hatlestead down the middle, just out of reach of Deitzler. Darcy Hatlestead, her third kill of the match, 20-20. Gallagher. Sadie Gallagher back to the service line, the junior. On the roll and jump. Push back over Deitzler. Pop back over by Ensign. And Megan Ensign, for the second time, I believe, this set, has gotten a nifty point for the Burros. Not necessarily a kill, but she's put it in the right place at the right time. 21-20, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads by 1. They lead 1 set to none on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Larimore to the ceiling, and Rainbow's up there, and he comes back to the pot of gold on the Hillsboro-Central Valley side. Deitzler pops it back over to Kennedy Olson in Hillsboro-Central Valley. Olson gets a chance. Pops it over there that time. Egel on a push. Ensign recovers. Olson taps it down the line. Larimore keeps it alive. Up on the near side. Kittleson now Ensign. Down the middle on a push for Egel. Back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign pounds it for Hatlestead. Megan Ensign had just the right touch on that one as Hatlestead now with 4 kills, and a timeout is called by Larimore. 22-20 in that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
Coming out of Snowneck Insurance, Brad Richter, Hillsboro, Nick Preston, Mayville, timeout. 22-20, Hillsboro-Central Valley. After trailing by, I believe, as much as 5 in this set, Hatlestead gives them a 3-point lead. Carsey Hatlestead. Some big smashes here in this second set. It was Haley Smeldon in the first set with a couple of big smashes. (23-20) now. As that's out of bounds by Egel, 24-20. Gallagher and the Burros with 4 set points. Gallagher Down the middle. Tapped over there, Deitzler. Inside, near side. Smeldon, Molly Smeldon closes things out in this set for the Burros. A come-from-behind win in this second set. They lead now 2-0 on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Time now for a Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance sets in between the sets recap. As you see the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros coming out after they took the second set 25-20. It come from behind. They were down, I believe, 9-3 in that opening set. They rallied to take the second set here, 25-20. Carsey Hattlestead with 4 kills in that set. 2 each for Haley Smeldon and Kennedy Olson leading the way for the Burros. Larimore's led in that set to Madeline Hoverson with a pair of kills. 4 aces, though, for Addie Larson. That was part of the run that gave Larimore the lead. But service errors becoming a big factor there, 5 each between Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore. Again, halftime, or in between the said recap, presented by Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance, Home Auto Business Life Farm. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777 as that's a kill for Haley Smeldon. Picks up her 5th of the match. Let's reset those scores there. Hillsboro-Central Valley now with a 2-0 set lead. And a 1-0 lead here in the third. Hoverson with an attack. Sent back over by Merck. Push back towards the far side. Spokley digs it out. Merck, another chance on the near side. Dug out there for Deitzler. Push down for the point. That time for Larimore. 1-1 tie. Polar Bears still searching for their first, not just match victory, but set victory. They nearly had it in the second set, but Hillsboro-Central Valley rallied to give themselves another set win, and they pick up the match. That's a push point. That time for Haley Smeldon. As McKenna Dickoff, the senior, checks back in for Hillsboro-Central Valley, leading 2-1. Now in this third set of 2-0. On that Tim Gazette Golden Harvest seat sale scoreboard. There's an ace for Dickoff. That's her first of the match. It's now the 6th of the match for Hillsboro-Central Valley, but that's also the 6th service error now. So they're even on the ratio. +1 for Larimore, 6 aces, 5 errors. Hoverson drills that one, sends Gallagher to the deck. Hattlestead Gets a deflection, 4-2. Carsey Hattlestead now with 6 kills. Smeldon with 5, an ace and a block. Leading the way there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign on the service line with the ace. 5-2, Hillsboro-Central Valley making Ensign her first ace of the match. 6 different Burrows with at least one ace now. Ensign looking for another. Oh, nearly got it, but a beautiful dig by Gemmel as Gallagher hits it into the antenna that time, 5-3. Checking in for Larimore for the first time, I believe, tonight, the sophomore Avery Zaradka. Steitzler on the service line for the Polar Bears. Hattlestead finds the open space. Carsey Hattlestead really finding the open space now with 7 kills. It's back to serve as Gallagher. 6-3, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Gallagher looking for another race. Gebel's there for the return. Now Olsen into the net that time for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 6-4. The Burrows trying to stay in the top 4 in the Region 2 standings behind Park River, Fortville, Lincoln, and Thompson and Mayport CG. Far side, Olsen with a net violation first before the kill. Either way, Hillsboro-Central Valley gets a point. Larimore is just their second net violation of the match. Kittleson on the serve. Now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Kittleson near the back row. As that's Overson helping lead the charge to return. That's out of bounds. Did it catch a deflection? It did not. On the attack by Haley Smeldon. 7-5. And now to serve is Eggle for Larimore. Far side. Down for the kill for Kennedy Olsen. Olsen, 3 kills on the match for her. 8-5. 5 Burrows have at least 2 kills tonight. It's Molly Smeldon on the service line. Picks up an ace. Molly Smeldon with her now 3rd ace of the match. 1 in each of the first 3 sets. 9-5 here now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their largest lead in this set, make it 10-5. It grows. Hillsboro-Central Valley starting to put something together here in this 3rd set to try and close it out in straights. Molly Smeldon on the serve, pushed back by Sands. Kittleson with an attack from the back row, finds the corner. Kaylee Kittleson with her first kill of the match. 11-5 as the Burrows pulling away here now in this 3rd set. Smeldon. Far side, push down the line. Haley Smeldon for the kill. Soft touch for Haley Smeldon, picks up her 6th of the match. And the timeout is called by Larimore. 12-5, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads over Larimore, leading 2-0 in the Golden Harvest. Tim Cassette Seat Sales Scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
And back out of this No-Neck Insurance, Brad Richter, Hillsboro, Nick Preston, Mayville, timeout. Little miscommunication for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Leads to now a 12-6 score. Larimore still trails by half a dozen. Eddie Larson on the service line. 4 aces in that second set. Kittleson guides it over to the Polar Bears. Far side for Teitzler. Now Merck. It's out of bounds. 12-7. 49 minutes into this one. Hillsboro-Central Valley came out to an early lead as that's a service error for Larson. Make it 13-7, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Hillsboro-Central Valley came out to a 5-0 run to start the match. They held the edge the rest of the way, slight edge, winning 25-18 that first set. Larimore had a big lead in the second set early, but Hillsboro-Central Valley came back and won that one 25-20 as Haley Smeldon with another one. At least 2 kills in each of the first 3 sets. She has now 7 kills, 1 ace, and 1 block. On the match, a trifecta, as I like to call it. 14-7 is Lauren Spokley. Back on the service line. Set over by Egel. Far side for Gallagher down the middle. Dugout Egel. Guided over Larson, out of bounds. Addie Larson. 15-7, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Starting to inch their way close to a victory. Larson pushed down the line with a nice point for the senior Addie Larson. 15-8 now. As Gemmel. Gemmel goes back to the service line. Kelsey Gemmel into the net, that time on the service error. It's now 7 for Larimore, 7 service errors, 2 net violations. 6 service errors, 4 net violations for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Dickoff on the service line down the middle. Near side for Amit. Popped over there. Larson sets up Hoverson with a block. Gonna give that one to Addison Merck that time, 17-8. Merck with her first block of the match. Burrows now 8 points away from the match. Molly Smeldon loads it up for Gallagher, far side. Egel with a dig. Through Larson. Tapped over by Amit. Loads it up for Spokley. Pushes it over. Now Hoverson down the middle. Oh, fisted up and over by Haley Smeldon. Still alive. Larimore rallies well that time. Merck this time near side. Cross court. Larson with a dig. Deitzler loads the cannons near side now for Amit. Dugout Gallagher backpedaling is Molly Smeldon. Merck pops it up and over. Larimore with another chance. Deitzler cups it back over there. And Gallagher. We keep going. Deitzler catapults it back. Now Hattelstead. That's a good ending for a rally. Carsey Hattelstead with 8 kills on the match, 18-8. Dickoff on the service line. Popped up and over. Hattelstead with a push down the middle. And Larson. Now Spokley on the attack. And sent back by the Polar Bears. Gallagher, far side. Deflection and a kill for Sadie Gallagher. 19-8. Hillsboro-Central Valley rolling here in this third set. Dickoff. Larimore, the chance as Ahmet gets it over. Sets up Merck near side. Cross court, Egel with the dig. Larson pops it up. Into the net that time for Ahmet, 20-8. And a timeout is called by Larimore. 20-8, Hillsboro-Central Valley getting closer to a straight set victory here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Coming out of the Snowneck Insurance Company timeouts. Brad Richter, Hillsboro, Nick Preston, Mayville. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Again, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 20-8, Hillsboro-Central Valley closing in on a straight sets victory after two tight sets to start. The Burros 5 points away from the match as Larson pushes it over. Gallagher and sends it out of bounds. No deflection that time. Breaks the run there for the Burros. 20-9 as Kittleson checks back in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. In for Dickoff and Smeldon. Shielded up there that time by Spokley. On a run and gun, Hoverson tracks it down. Pushed down the middle by Egel. Back set for Merck. Ahmet. Now Egel. Oh, with a right fist by Spokley. Right place at the right time. Keeps it up in the air. Egel blocked first by Hattlestead. Percy Hattlestead with a fantastic night, especially fantastic second and third sets. Over the second and third sets, 7 kills in a block, 8 kills in a block total tonight, 21-9. Make it inside, back on the service line. Larson loads it up for Ahmet on the far side. Backpedals, Spokley, Gallagher pushed it over now. Larson pushed towards the corner, covered by Kittleson. Now pushed back by inside. Sends it, Egel down the middle. Far side, Gallagher down the line. Finds no ladies' land. Sadie Gallagher. Her third kill of the match to go on with an ace. 22-9. The balance Burros right now. Finding the right person at the right time to get themselves 3 points away from the match. Inside, still on the service line. Egel skies for that one. Got some hops that would rival Kelsey Belquist from New Rockford, Cheyenne. 22-10 as Egel picks up her third kill of the match. Larimore still fighting as this match approaches 1 hour. Inside, Hattlestead into the net. 22-11. Larimore tries to stay in this one. Deitzler on the service line for the Polar Bears. And an ace. Miscommunication between Gallagher and Kittleson that time. Leads to a Deitzler's first ace of the match. 7 aces to 7 service errors for Larimore. 8 aces to 6 errors for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Making another ace for Deitzler. 22-13. Hold on a minute. Deitzler with the trifecta, by the way, kill 2 aces and a block. Deitzler nearly picked up her third. Molly Smeldon, far side. She ended the second set. Can't quite end the point there. Hattlestead. Ooh, just off the line. 22-14 now. Larimore on a late rally. Deitzler to Gallagher. Inside, Adelstead with the deflection. Puts Hillsboro-Central Valley back on the service line. 9 kills and a block for Adelstead. It's Gallagher back on the service line. Far side, she'll get to that far corner. But she'll get to the line with a run and jump. No spin on that one. Egel taps it over to Ensign. As Adelstead down the middle. Near side now for Ahmet. Gallagher. There at the right place at the right time for the dig. Olsen far side. Block for Avery Zaradka, the sophomore. Picks up her first block of the match. 23-15. Ahmet down the middle to Gallagher. Smeldon with a kill. Molly Smeldon picks up her third in the match. One in each of the first 3 sets. And we have now 9 match points. And Kaylee Kittleson on the service line. That is just barely long. 24-16 as we've reached the hour mark of this match. The 7th service error for the Burros. Egel. And the Polar Bears need to save 8 more match points. Stay in this one. Inside, loads up. Smeldon, nice dig by Gemmel. For Larimore, Sands. Sends it to Gallagher with a dig. Smeldon, she ended the second set. She can in the third that time. Sands, tapped over. Ensign. Got it to a couple of helpful friends, but couldn't quite find a way over. 24-17, 2 match points saved for Larimore. Egel on the line. Couldn't get it over that time. There's a point for Larimore again. 24-18. It was 20-8. Since then, the Polar Bears have outscored the Burros 10-4. Still match point. Haley Smeldon will get it this time. 25-18. Haley Smeldon will end it on her 8th kill of the match. 25-18, 25-20, 25-18. Larimore, they're definitely improving. And they might be a sneaky tough out for any team in the play-in rounds. I'm sure that's where Larimore will be, but they'd love nothing more than to shock somebody and get an upset straight into that quarterfinals. Those quarterfinals, which we'll have, of course, on yourliveevent.com. 25-18, 25-20, 25-18, just over an hour. The final score on that Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. We're back for post-game comments, stats, and analysis and interviews right after this on yourliveevent.com.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton. Positions available include potato stackers, potato graders, and forklift driver. Seasonal, approximately September through May, and generally from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. You get paid holidays and paid vacation, paid every 2 weeks. Up to $18 per hour depending on position. Call Carissa 701-847-2200 or find them on the website, dakotapackers.com. Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Insurance answers should come easily from local agents you know and trust. Someone down the road, not across the country. From Watford City to downtown Fargo, Nodak Insurance agents know the protection you need. From the Peace Garden to the geographical center of North America. We're focused on North Dakota's farms, ranches, small towns, and cities, so the answers are right in front of you. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
And we're back on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the final score here in Central Valley, 25-18, 25-20, 25-18, Hillsboro-Central Valley with the win. Please be joined by our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Carsey Hattlestead. And Carsey, you had a really good second and third sets, especially. Taking a look at the stats here, I had you down for 8 kills and a block in that second and third set. Only 1 kill in the first. What was the difference there in those later sets?
We started off a little slow. We had a long weekend in Langdon. We just had to pull ourselves together, start showing how we play.
Absolutely. You know, Larimore, again, they don't have a win yet on this season. They have not won a set yet, but they nearly took one from you ladies in the second set. Kind of what was Coach Stabler mentioning to you in those timeouts?
We just had to go. Our energy was really low, and we had to limit our errors on our side to play our game.
Carsey, another win for your team here in Central Valley. The team really all across the board, very balanced team. How is that to be able to rely on those teammates to everybody could step up at any time?
Yeah, I love playing with them. I know where they are at all times. They have my back. I have theirs. It's awesome to play with them.
Well, Carsey, congratulations on being our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. Best of luck the rest of the way. I'm sure we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
And again, Carsey Hattlestead is tonight's Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Of course, at Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. You may see Katie Stabler popping into the background. We're actually going to hold off for just a little bit. We'll come back. We'll talk to Katie after this on YourLiveEvent.com for our Dakota Heritage Bank postgame interviews.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
Back here on the post game, again, the final score, 25-18, 20 and 18. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley coming out on top over Larimore. Please be joined now on our Dakota Heritage Bank post game interviews by the head coach and Katie Stabler. And Katie, you said in the pregame we cannot overlook these Larimore Polar Bears. They're better than maybe people think they are, even though they haven't won a match yet, they haven't won a set yet. But they nearly got a set from your ladies tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing we had to make sure we came in focused. We can't ever overlook a team. We need to make sure that we control what we can on our side. I thought we didn't come out with the amount of energy that I was hoping for. I think some of us are still a little worn from Saturday, and maybe got a sickness over the weekend as well. Well, we had that tournament on Saturday, but that really can't be an excuse. We're on our home court right now. We haven't had many home games this year, and we got to take advantage of that and make and create the atmosphere in this gym. And we were fortunate. We turned it around a little bit, and I thought they played better in that third set, and it was great to get the win.
Carsey Hattlestead tonight's Enbridge Energy player of the game. She really had, as far as the few games that I've been on the call for, probably her best game and maybe one of her better games throughout the whole season.
Yeah, I thought she did a great job in that front row. She worked in all different spots. She was working around that block and being aggressive while doing that and hitting those corners. She's really been focusing on those. And she's maybe had a few of those errors in games, especially the last week. She's hit the corner, but it maybe was out of bounds by like 2 inches, and she's like, I'm gonna get it. And so tonight it was great to see her just have those babies drop, and that was good for the team.
A couple of other players I want to make mention of, maybe that don't get mentioned as often. Megan Ensign tonight, she had, and especially in that second set, she really had a couple of points where it wasn't necessarily a kill or a block or an ace, but it found the right place at the right time, and it was a momentum changer for your ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. She did a great job. She was my number 2 to send up here if we had 2 girls. I thought she attacked very well. She read that court, threw some beautiful ones in that deep spot, and then also short. So the defense had to honor her, a little bit more. And I thought it was great. That's what our team needed, and you were right. We got the momentum from that kill from her.
McKenna Dickoff as well, getting a chance to get in on the service line. Your thoughts on that, how that extra piece coming off the bench could really help you ladies down the stretch?
Yeah, she does a great job of just stepping in wherever we need confidently. She did miss those 2 serves, but I'm like, no, she needs her confidence. She's going to get back there. And it was great to have her get that run and then even pick up some really big digs for us in that back row while she was back there. I thought she did a great job.
Katie, your season continues here on Thursday with a home match. 2 home matches this week. Your thoughts on Thursday's matchup?
Senior night Thursday, too, which is going to be great. It's against Maple River. They were at the tournament this past weekend. They did okay. I thought they had their ups and downs over the weekend. They made it to the same bracket we did. We've got to be ready. Last year was a fun game against them, and they didn't lose many girls. I know we went 5, we went 3, and we went 3. All 3 teams there, and we just got to be ready in battle. They got 2 in the front row that are big. We got to put up a big block, and we've got to play with more energy than we did tonight, and just have a lot of fun on Thursday.
Katie, anything else you want to mention to our viewers here tonight?
No, nothing else. It was great for them to pull off, especially in that second set when we're down like that. We needed to get a little energy. We pulled it within a few, and then we took that second set, which was great. But it was also good to go and have that conversation in that locker room just to get them going and feel them out. It was, and then to finish was beautiful. So yeah, that's all.
Head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, that's Katie Stabler joining us on the Dakota Heritage Bank postgame interviews. Katie, thanks so much. Our crew will see you Thursday.
Yes, thank you.
And we're going to step away here for a little bit more. We'll continue our post game on the way. Our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the game, as well as our Halstead Telephone Company post game connection. I'm still getting used to all of our fun features there on the post game. We're back after this. Before we go, I want to make sure to thank our cameraman, Mr. Caleb Kloster. Caleb Kloster, thanks for being on the camera here tonight. We're back more of the post game next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Shortly now, I'm going to be transitioning into a tool engineering position. With that, comes new training. Degelman has provided all the training necessary to help me succeed.
You can make top dollar if you utilize your time properly and you're efficient in what you do.
You can't beat the pay. It's 4 days a week, and it's awesome to have a 3-day weekend.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsboro-Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Back here on the post game, again, our final score on that Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley takes it in straight sets, 25-18, 25-20, 25-18 here at Central Valley. Quick storyline of the game here for you. The Burros came out to a 5-0 lead in the opening set. Larimore made it close, but Hillsboro-Central Valley outscored them 20-18 the rest of the way, winning 25-18 in that opening set. The Burros came out to a 3-0 run in the second set, but Central Valley had, I believe, a 9-3 lead in that second set before Hillsboro-Central Valley whittled it down and eventually took the lead and took the set 25-20. They cruised ahead in the third and final set, 25-18, leading by as much as 12 points. Some stats here for you. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Carsey Hattlestead, she finished off with 9 kills and a block. Haley Smeldon with 8 kills, an ace, and a block as well. Sadie Gallagher with 3 kills and an ace. Molly Smeldon with 3 kills and 3 aces as well. Also Kaylee Kittleson with a block, Kennedy Olson with 3 kills, McKenna Dickoff with an ace, Megan Ensign with an ace, Addison Merck with a couple of kills and a block, and Lauren Spokley with an ace as well. On the match, that's 8 aces to 7 service errors for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They also had 4 net violations. Leading the way for Larimore was Madeline Hoverson. She picked up 3 kills as well. Caitlin Eggle had 3 kills. Hoverson with an ace and a block as well. Eggle with a block. Sadie Ahmet with a pair of blocks. Addison Deitzler with a kill, a pair of aces and a block. And Avery Zaradka with a block. Grace Sands with a kill. And Addie Larson with 4 aces to help the Polar Bears get that big 9-3 lead in the second set. But they had 8 service aces, 7 service errors, and 2 net violations. Let's take a look now at our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And at Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected, discover local reliability you can trust. HalsteadTel.com. My post-game connection, we talked about it with Katie Stabler, really finding connections in that match, despite maybe not getting a bunch of kills, aces, or blocks. Megan Ensign. There were really a couple of key points in that second set where she really found the right place at the right time, maybe even found the right player, especially, in my opinion, the best of those with a big set. Wasn't that much of a touch. It's just a soft touch, but it's just enough for, I believe it was Smeldon to get Smeldon or Hattlestead to get a big kill. To really keep the momentum going in Hillsboro-Central Valley's favor in that comeback in that second set. That's our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We're going to step away one final time. When we come back, we'll have our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game, and we'll tell you what's coming up next on yourliveevent.com for tomorrow's broadcast. That's next on the post-game.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's cleaner with Gleaner and less money, too. Find the savings on Gleaner combines at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Now, listen to this. 0.99% interest, less than 1% interest, 0.99 interest for 5 years on all new Gleaner combines, or choose 0% interest for 24 months. These Gleaner combines are getting raving reviews from the demonstrations and from those who have purchased Gleaner combines this summer. Gleaner combines from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
Hillsboro Drug is your full-service pharmacy. Now Hillsboro Drug is offering you the option to text for your prescription refills or have any questions answered. Maybe you've forgotten or haven't had the time to call in your prescription refills from Hillsboro Drug. Well, now you can just text 701-636-5231 anytime for your refills or get your questions answered. Text 701-636-5231 for your prescription refills from Hillsboro Drug. And remember, there's mail-out service and free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead from Hillsboro Drug.
Back here one final time to Central Valley. Again, the final score on that Tim Gazette Golden Harvest seed sales scoreboard. 25-18, 25-20, 25-18. Hillsboro-Central Valley takes the victory in this one. Time for our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton for precision planning updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit Planter Doc. That's planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises here to help you. And again, RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. Several plays, but I'm going to say that Carsey Hattlestead late in the contest, she had a really killer block. Larimore was coming back in that third set. They were making a rally happen, but Hattlestead, not a big kill, a big block late in the match to really seal the deal and really get the win for Hillsboro-Central Valley. That's my RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. What's coming up tomorrow on YourLiveEvent.com? Lots of volleyball action here for you. Oak Grove will visit Central Cass. I'll be on the call for that one out in Castleton. Joey Hughes will join me on the camera as well. Fertile Beltrami's at Climax Fisher. Northern Cass hosting Maple River. Sargent County hosts Hankinson. Park River Fortville Lincoln visits Thompson. Aiken hosts Pillager. And Lisbon will host Enderlin. So you can find those and all of our other broadcast schedule items on YourLiveEvent.com. Visit rjbroadcasting.com for recaps as well on this and other matchups. That'll do it here from Central Valley. From all of us here at Your Live Event, for our executive producer, Mark Forseth, our creative marketing director, Jim Berkmeyer, and Jack Albee, the Magic Video Man, and everyone that puts everything together here at Your Live Event, all the voices behind it and such. For the Burros and the Polar Bears, for YourLiveEvent.com, I'm James Martin saying, Region 2 volleyball fans, show some pride.